Hey guys, CW3D here. I've been requested to do my little tutorial on how to do a vocoder, Metrocop vocoder effect that I have going in Audacity. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. It's a very simple process, and I'll show it in this video here. So yeah. All right. I am sick at the moment still, but fuck it, dude. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna want a pretty good recording of your voice. For me, I have to put on a voice to be able to get it, to get the effect right, and I have to be right up close to my microphone, and I keep the background noise in, like the static sound, and it's perfectly fine. It adds more to the effect. So let me just record something. We are testing and ready for demonstration. So something like that. So I'm using this, whatever you call it, because it doesn't actually peak the audio. It levels it at like right at the very top, so it doesn't have that annoying peaking sound if you listen. We are testing and ready for demonstration. And it doesn't sound that great either. But so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this track, add new mono track, paste that in, make this a stereo track, because we're wanting to use the Audacity's vocoder effect. And for whatever reason, the Audacity vocoder effect, it doesn't vocode mono tracks. It can only vocode stereo tracks. But yeah. So you will need these settings. These settings I have. So for the distance, I have it set to 3, output choice, both channels. I don't really bother with that one. Number of vocoder bands, 30. Amplitude of original audio, %, 85. Amplitude of white noise, %, 100%. Amplitude of radar needles, 0. Frequency of radar needles, 34.7. And hit OK on that. What we're going to do is we're going to split the stereo to mono and delete the extra track. So my voice currently sounds like this. We are testing and ready for demonstration. Still sounds pretty alright, but not entirely what we're going for the final sound, but it's needed. So what you're going to do then is go to your limiter, and you're going to you don't need to worry about right channel. Right channel is only for if you have a stereo track. You're going to want to put this all the way, this input gain all the way to 10. You want to have it on soft limit and apply makeup gain. I had these settings set already, so I don't exactly know what they do per se, but yeah. So turn this up all the way to 10. Don't worry about this unless you're using stereo. Limit to decibels, 0. Hold 10. And apply makeup gain, yes. So hit that. So basically just make it louder. So we go from this. We are testing. To this. We are testing. So a lot louder. And then what I do is I go to effects, change speed, and we're going to change this to -15. So then you can start to see that it's going to start peaking. That's fine, leave it as it is. Go to Equalization, and I have chosen a preset called Telephone. It's just a normal Audacity preset, and Telephone is the effect that we want. So we're going to apply this effect twice. So we're going to hit OK, and then I'm going to do Control R to repeat the effect. Then what I'm going to do is go back to limiter, keep it all as the same settings as I did before, and I'm going to do this twice. So apply and apply again. And the voice sounds like this. We are testing and ready for demonstration. So it sounds good, right? But we're not done yet. If that's the voice you want, if that's the all you want to do, that's completely fine. But some of these extra steps are kind of needed to kind of amplify it a little bit more. And we're also going to be speeding it up. So if you want to keep watching, keep watching. So we're going to go to distortion. We're going to distort this. So I have this set to hard overdrive. Distortion amount, we have 0.1, and output level to 100. I should probably save this just in case. Just in case if I somehow lose it. So yeah, we're going to hit apply. Now, this didn't make a huge difference, but it makes a little bit of a difference. It's not super hearable.
We are testing. We are testing.
It just distorts it a little bit, and that's kind of the effect that we want for it. Then we're going to go back to effects and go change tempo. And we're going to make this 15. Now, mind you, you don't use the high quality stretching for this one, or for any of what I've done so far, if I have used the tempo. I think this is the only time I use the tempo. So we change this to positive 15.
We are testing and ready for demonstration.
So that keeps it the same speed as the original performance. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come down and we're going to select this and delete it. We want this to be as close to the start as possible. Now, just to make sure that this doesn't like suddenly like have a weird clipping sound or whatever, I just fade it in just a little bit, so it's a little more smoothly transitioning into the sound. Then we'll do the same for over here, and delete that and fade out.
Demonstration.
Yep, sounds good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to phaser. Now I need to get my preset. I've got a preset called Combine. So you got stages 24, dry/wet 255, LFO frequency to 0.001, LFO start phase 250, depth 100, feedback -50, output gain 0. I'm going to apply that. Now, it's going to peak it a lot. So what do we do to get rid of those peaks? Go back to the limiter. But we don't keep this at 10. We drag it down to about 0.5 or so. Very, very small amount. So this will level it out so you can't hear the peaks anymore. And it will also make it a slight bit louder. Let's give it a listen.
We are testing and ready for demonstration.
And that's it. That's the voice. That's the vocoder effect that you can do in Audacity. Very simple, very easy. A fairly straightforward demonstration, I reckon. Keep in mind though, the phaser effect that I have, it works really, really well with short lines. So lines like this, and maybe even a tad longer. But really, really longer lines, the phaser effect it messes with the pitch sometimes, which can be fine, but it just depends on what kind of what you're wanting to try and do with the voice. So if you're not wanting it to be, if you're not wanting its pitch to be modified, like way out here, like say if it's like a 10-second voice clip, and you know it starts really deep out here, but then it will start to go a bit higher pitch here. Just do the phaser effect, like split the phaser effect up, if that makes sense. So don't do it all in one go, just kind of split it up. But yeah, otherwise if you're doing it all in one take, then yeah, this is what you get.
We are testing and ready for demonstration.
So yeah, that's it. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Yep. Bye.